Run It Back Nation, do you want to get $200 in free bets from DraftKings? Yes, you do. Click the link in the description, bet $5 on any game, and if your team wins, you get $200 in free bets only from DraftKings, only from using the link in the description.
Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros.
Do you know who wanted to prove how much of a bum that dude is more than DJ Eastwood? Do you know who wanted to prove how much of a bum that loser is more than DJ Eastwood? The player that was drafted, that fell to number 21 in the draft, because he's 6'3", because according to NBA scouts, he's undersized, because according to NBA scouts, he can't shoot good enough to be an NBA point guard. Do you know who wanted to prove tonight that he's legit more than DJ Eastwood? Superhero, you're on the money. Tyrese motherfucking Maxey. Listen, guys. Listen to me right now. This game started. Two things happened. In the first 30 seconds of this game, I could have turned that shit off. I could have turned that game right off. I saw everything I had to see in the first 30 seconds of the game. I saw everything I had to see. I saw everything I had to see in the first 30 seconds of the damn game. Are you telling me? I can't handle it, man. Are you telling me that on my birthday, the bum that I roasted for 3 straight years, that I stood in the fire, that I looked in the camera right at every fanboy day after day after day after day, you're telling me that dude quit, and the player that took his spot, he had to come against the Sixers on my birthday, and that player, Tyrese Maxey, showed up with something to prove. He doesn't have to prove anything. He doesn't have to prove a damn thing. But he showed up on my birthday. And you're telling me after all that, the first damn possession for the Brooklyn Nets, Ben Simmons passes up a wide open jumper, and the very next play, Tyrese Maxey hits a 3! Let's go! I swear to God, if Dr. Seuss was an NBA fan, he couldn't write a story better than this. I don't care if he rhymed every word. And they come back down the floor, and Simmons has the ball in his hands again. And what does he do? He passes the ball, and Tyrese Maxey comes back down the floor and hits another 3. Let's go! All right, I got that out of my system. Shout out to everybody in here. Thank you for being here. We hit 300 after a preseason game. It's ridiculous, but it was the Brooklyn Nets. It was Ben Simmons playing Philly. It's just you can't write this. You just there's no reason for anybody to actually have a podcast after a preseason game. But anybody that knows what just went down and how it all came full circle, my God, you just can't write it any better than this. Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's the man. Tyrese Maxey is humble. Tyrese Maxey was not given a path to the NBA as a number 1 overall draft pick. Tyrese Maxey's not 6'11". Tyrese Maxey's not some kind of generational freak of nature physically. Tyrese Maxey had to work and work and work and work for everything he has. And that shows in his game every single day. And let this be a lesson for NBA scouts. And I'm not saying they were wrong. 6'11", passing skills of Magic Johnson, faster than anybody. He's a unicorn. Like, you can't pass it up. But the mentality of that dude is softer than any NBA player I've ever seen in my life. And I just can't comprehend the fact that he quit on this team. He refused to come back. He took the damn organization to court, or he tried to. They paid him to not go to court. And the player that stepped in his place at 22 years old came out here in a preseason game with a just chip on his shoulder and desire to absolutely kill from minute number 1. I don't know what else to say about Tyrese Maxey. The kid, listen, last year he shot 42.5% from 3. Added that to his game. This year, I said this is what we should be looking for from Tyrese Maxey moving forward, is the confidence. And the ability to look at himself in the mirror and say, I'm not a role player. I'm not a sidekick to James Harden, to Joel Embiid. I am a part of this. This is a big 3, and I am one of the 3. That confidence in Tyrese Maxey is what you're going to see this season that you didn't see the last couple. And it should be scary for the NBA that this kid is only 22 damn years old with that triple threat, finishing at the rim, mid-range game, transition speed, three-point shooting, and the confidence, and the swagger, and I'm one of them. I'm one of the big 3. A leader. Shout out to Daryl Morey for absolutely refusing to trade this kid in any trade package. Refused to trade him for James Harden the first time around. Refused to trade him for Kevin Durant when those rumors were swirling. You can't trade a kid with that skill set, work ethic, and mentality for anybody. And then he comes out here in Ben Simmons' Brooklyn debut and shows everybody what a point guard is supposed to play like.